Alright, so we're at the junction of the loop going back to the visitor center or going straight to the Weston Lake.
Weston Lake is a oxbow lake. It's over 2,000 years ago, the river gradually changed its course and meandered south, leaving behind the Western Lake.
Yep, and said to be the best place to see some sea otter, right? River otter. So let's see if we can see some. Whoa, so pretty! Look at the reflection of the lake. Oh, it's a dead end. Wow, is it pretty, Sina? What are you seeing, Sina?
But there's something in the water.
So behind it is Weston Lake. So this is not actually the trail Weston Lake. It's a dead end, like a pier kind of thing. Let you see the lake. I think we kind of missed the entrance. We had to go back and find the entrance to the trail. Yep, Weston Lake Trail. Okay, let's go back and find it.
So pretty.
So pretty, so peaceful.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Alright, I think we found the trailhead for Weston Lake. It's next to the overlook. And here's the sign. Weston Lake.
That's Western Lake.
Weston Lake, look, go this way. Yay. Wilderness boundary.
You're entering the Congaree National Park wilderness. It is a place for solitude, inspiration, study, and unconfined recreation. In this area, man himself is a visitor who does not remain. Please help us leave no trace principle, respect wilderness, leave only footprints, take only photographs.
Alright, so we're at the Weston Lake Loop trailhead. About to head in. Let's go. So no more boardwalk. We're walking on dirt now. Now this is what I call hiking. Let's go. Are we gonna walk under the bridge? Wait, where's the trail mark? Very wilderness. Alright, let's go. Oh, Sina crossing under the bridge. Wow, complete wilderness here.
Way to follow the trail is this.
So that's the trail mark, tells you you're still on trail. I see a lot of mosquito here. Let's go. So there's still some boardwalk bridges along the trail.
There are lots of mosquitoes. And this is only number 1.
Oh, this is so tight. Wow, look at this tree root got uprooted. Huge. Big tree trunk got uprooted. Alright, let's go, Sina. So far we're just following the creek on our right side, follow along it. And the trail is pretty fun, lots of up and down and lots of grassy area.
Lots of mosquitoes.
Lots of mosquito as well. Yep. Gonna cross a little bridge. Stina said the whole scenery looks like from Princess Mononoke and Pocahontas, like. Yep. Whoa. Not a single person on the whole trail. Maybe it's because we're super early.
Oh yeah, but we did met the other couple.
But they went the other way.
The other way.
I think they might be going to the long rail.
Yeah, we're not prepared for that.
Yeah. Alright. Got my trusty hiking stick. And we brought 3 bottles of drinks, 2 bottles of water and 1 bottle of Gatorade. We expect a 4-hour hike. And we already hiked an hour and a half, I think. Live crawfish for free. Hey, come here. Come here. It doesn't flip over. But it's moving though for sure. Right? Yep, it's moving. Let's put it back in the water. But see, he's gonna drown though if you... Look behind us. It's so beautiful. We're surrounded by like cypress trees.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah, cypress.
Wow, this is amazing. You have to come here and experience this yourself. Super close to the swamp, right?
Yeah.
You literally walk into it.
I think this park still has a lot of old cypress because it's so hard to get to and there's no waterway for them to bring the logs out. So they were able to preserve a lot of old bull cypress.
Yep. Yep.
Because the one in Geography is over here. So these are a lot older. logging company couldn't get to it.
Yeah, it's very secluded, this area. It's a beautiful national park. It's one of the fewest visitor park. Not many people come here every year because they don't know about it, right?
It's so out of the way.
It's established in become national park in 2003, so it's really new. Only like 14 years old. Yeah. All right, we'll continue on our trail. Snack time, trail mix.
We're on the trail.
Some M&M, some nuts, some raisin. So good. It's cold. So we're around about halfway. So look at the map. Halfway. So around 2 more miles, and then we'll be back to the visitor center trail, the loop trail.
Maybe it's around schedule.
It's 10 o'clock now.
Yep.
Try to be back by around 12. So Sina is gonna walk between the split tree. Whoa, split tree. Wow, we're in the middle of the river. Any otter? No?
They're so pretty. What's the Japanese word again?
Utsukushi. Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Hi Stina, what are you doing? I think Stina got stuck while trying to cross this wood. It's too big for her. Yay! So we found a offline trail. Sina, walk to the middle. Walk to the other side. Take a picture in the middle. Climb over. Stina's attempting. Woo, she's good. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's awesome. I'm gonna try to cross this bridge. Alright, this is as far as I go. No safety net. We're at the last portion of the Weston Lake Trail, heading back to Visitor Center. It's kind of muddy on this part. Whoa. Go.
Oh, my stick.
Your stick, go. Made it. Whoa, whoa, I slipped. Muddy, muddy. Go. Okay, go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay, good jump. Go. Here is not part of the Weston Lake. It's a beginning of another trail. All right, so we're back to the visitor center loop trail, right?
Yeah.
We finished the Weston Lake loop, and on here is what we're talking about, the construction. They're still making the trail, the whole loop. So right now the visitor center loop is broken. Yeah, so they're still making it right now. Yep. So what do you think about the Western Lake loop?
It's so pretty, but it's also very wilderness.
It's wilderness. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's not hard to walk. Mostly not muddy. Just a little bit of muddy on this part.
Yeah, it depends on the time, like whether or not it rained a few days before, I guess. Today is not muddy at all. And but the trail is not paved.
Yeah, it's not paved at all. Just a few bridge, but mostly unpaved.
Yeah. So
And it could be flooded for sure.
Yeah. So we would definitely recommend hiking sticks.
Yep.
And lots of mosquitoes, so definitely need to bring bug spray and long sleeve shirts.
Yeah, but it doesn't take that long. It's pretty flat mostly.
Yeah, it's not a hard trail. There's no climbing. There's no up and down.
Yeah. And it's all shaded as well, mostly shaded, so it's not hot, no sunburn. Just overall, very nice trail. Yeah. Recommend going there. 4.4 miles doesn't seem that long. Maybe it takes around 2.5 hours to 3 hours, maybe. Yeah.
And I would also definitely recommend to come here earlier.
Morning is so pretty.
Yeah, the morning is very pretty.
And less people as well.
Yeah. So that's what we did. I think that's a very good decision.
Yep. All right, so now we're just gonna finish the rest of the visitor center loop, go back to visitor center and check out the museum and the gift store over there.
And lunch.
Yeah, and lunch. Oh, gonna picnic too. All right. Thank you for watching our video. JS Adventure is a snippet of our daily lives and travel.
谢谢收看我们的频道 ，JS Adventure 记录了我们的日常生活跟旅游记事。
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. See you guys next time.
下集见，
拜拜。